there, it's K-Bar User again. So, this is just going to be a small update, tidying up some small ends. Basically, I'm just about done with this antibiotics for this Lyme disease stuff. For you, those of you who don't have it, and those of you who might get it, it's really fatiguing. There's some days you wake up and you just can't move, don't want to move, have no energy to move. The other days when you wake up like today and you're full of energy and you don't know from a daily basis. Some nights you can't sleep, some nights it's a mess. So if you're suffering from, a flu-like symptom and the doctor does the test that says, hey, you don't have the flu, have them do a Western Lyme disease blotter test. It's a Western Lyme disease blotter test. I've had 4 or 5 Eastern ELISA tests, I think they're called, and they didn't come back nothing. This Western blotter test finally showed it. I could have had it for years, I don't know. So anyway, that's the update on the Lyme. As soon as they do their new test, I'll let you know whether, they kicked its butt or not. Okay, so that much is that end. Now, a lot of these Ontario knives I've been reviewing, the bushcraft series. Comes with a paracord bracelet. They also come with this ferro rod. Now this is a little bit beefier one. A little bit beefier than normal. As far as the strikers are concerned. Yeah, they throw some sparks somewhere along the line. There you go. Not as good as the knife does, but the strikers do work. Typical, handle on it. I haven't had them come apart yet. I haven't had them fall apart yet. So they're a pretty good striker. This is the paracord bracelet. If I can figure out how to get it started. Take it apart and see how much paracord's actually in it. A lot of times you get these, you take them apart, there's 6 foot of paracord, which, it'll help, but it's not. Oh, there we go, there's the end. 6 foot of paracord will help, but it's not, the greatest thing on the face of the earth. But they're not meant to be. They're meant to be there for an emergency situation. And if you got to take this apart, do it in an emergency situation. Otherwise, it's a pretty cool looking bracelet. Hopefully you have your knife with you, because this is welded in here solid. Boy, this thing is melted. There we go. Okay. See how much paracord we actually have here. It's just your typical, I believe they call this a cobra tie. But like I said, if you're out in the field and you need to do this, and I've never actually taken one of these bracelets apart before, so figure I'd give it a shot, show you what you get with them. So while I'm doing this, I'm going to be reviewing some more Ontario knives, and believe me, as soon as I get the okay from the doctor, I'm out of here. I'm back out in the field. So for the last month and a half, I haven't really done any camping, and I don't take you on camping trips because, well, everybody goes camping. And my way of camping is no different than anybody else's. So probably one of these days what I'll do is I'll just set up camp. I just give you an overview of, what I take. What I think my take on it is you don't need much equipment to go bushcrafting, camping, whatever you want to call it. If you got the skills and knowledge, you need very little equipment. But you've seen, Cole Craven's done it. almost every survival channel or bushcrafting channel has done it. As far as, you know, minimal kit. Kenneth Karam's out now with his minimal kit. I think he's got it down to 10 pounds or under. Since I have to carry a little more food, mine is, I think I measured or weighed it the other night, it was down to 12 pounds. Which I'll bring that to you in a video soon. My girlfriend's son's now gone back to school, so I have a little more time freed up through the day to do stuff. Okay, well, we're over halfway done. So, like I said, if you have the skills, you really don't need to carry a whole lot of equipment. You just need to know how to use what you have. If you have a tarp, you have a canteen with a cup and a knife with you, you pretty much got everything you need. That's all weather specific though. You know, a wool blanket's really nice, or flies. Wool blanket's really nice from, say, I don't know, mid-May to maybe October. But if you know what you're doing, you can get away with that wool blanket till it's in the cold weather, but you have to build the correct shelter to use the blanket with. Most guys just use sleeping bags for the pound and the bulk and the weight that you use in a wool blanket. You know, a 4-pound sleeping bag will keep you warmer than a 4-pound wool blanket will. So, you know, it depends on what you're carrying, how you know. If you set up like a Morris Korhansky, what do they call them? Super shelter. Yeah, wool blanket's fine, because it gets up in the 70s and 80s, 90s in some of these shelters that I've seen lately. Sarge Feria had a video out where he spent the night in a heated tent, and it got almost 90 in the tent. So it'd be more uncomfortable in the tent, I think, than it would have been outside. But like I said, if you need to, carry your kit. The more you know knowledge-wise and how to use your kit, the less you need to carry with you. My hunting kit, which we'll get to that too before hunting season. My hunting kit is a lot like Cole Craven's. I don't know if you've seen his or not, but same basic setup with the water bottle and everything. The water bottle pouch and everything. Been using that for years, and you know, I really hadn't had much use else for anything else. But my hunting kit will get me through a night or two, maybe even a 72-hour period. And I've tested it out. Because there's no sense having a kit that you haven't tested, which is another thing. You can sit down and have all the bushcrafting gear in the world, put together all these wonderful super kits. If you're not testing them out, you don't know if you got the right stuff, you got too much stuff, or whatever. So if you're going to put a kit together, a survival system, bushcrafting system, take it and test it out, even if it's only in your backyard. But you might find that the space blanket you put in there for emergencies is way too thin, rips on you, whatever. Not that it can't still be used for other ways, but you know, this is stuff you need to know. So let's see what we got here. We got 1, 2, a little bit over 9 foot of paracord. That's a little bit better than most of your survival bracelets. So what can you do with 9 foot of paracord? Well, you got a ridgeline if you got a 7-foot tarp. Besides that 9 foot of paracord, you also got a maybe an 18-inch. So that's what you get in your bushcraft field knives. Your bushcraft woodsman, your bushcraft machete, your bushcraft utility knife. The machete's got a 12-inch blade, I believe it is, and the utility knife's got a 3-inch blade. But that's what you get with these knives. You get a ferro rod and a striker, 9-foot of paracord on a survival bracelet, and another smaller piece. There's many uses for 9-foot of paracord. This is a 7-strand type, so if you cut it, pull the strands out, you got lots of cordage. And I'm having lots of problems. Okay, so just, tidying up some ends. So this K-bar user, I want to thank you for your time and your patience. If you like the video, hit the like button. Like I said, if you want to put together a kit, go out and use it, put it up, see if it works. Even if you don't spend the night in it, just set it up so you know you can, do it. That's about it. So, I want to thank you for your time and your patience once again. If you liked the video, hit the like button. If you're not subscribed, please do. And we'll definitely see you on the next one. Hopefully, we'll kick this Lyme disease and be out in the field on the next one. We'll catch you later.